see? I knew you.
Isaiah Rashad?
Yeah. You're just Fabio. Ford.
Too loud.
You saying I love you, but baby, what you saying? You always on that bullshit, baby, why you playing? I faded, you made it nowhere, but you can't stay. It's crazy, I'm rolling in my own blue. Look, I'm faded, I'm playing, my mind is kinda jaded. Got some tree up in my lungs, I don't know what I'm saying. You playing, got me spun up.
Okay, I was thinking about you when I wrote this shit.
Put my focus on some funds until I hear you say, baby, you're maze, by me, by yours, by me.
Light us up. Light us up.
Got me all night, got me all night, got me all night.
Got me all night, Tori. Got me all night, Tori. Got me all night, Tori. Got me all night.
Don't you fuck your way.
Shit so smooth.
So smooth. No, you want the rest. Take
You hear it, Ollie boy. You hear it, Ollie boy.
Yo, who mixed it?
Yeah, bro, that mix and master is too clean, bro. Nah, I can't lie. I haven't actually listened to it since it's been dropped or since it's been uploaded. Because my mixing's gotten nicer, so I don't want to hear that. But everyone that's heard it has been like, oh, it sounds really good. Yeah. And also the platforms kind of compress it as well a little bit, so hopefully it sounded pretty good from here. But honestly, I got the headphones on, so shit all sound the same.
That shit sound great. Nah, that sound amazing. I really like that song. That song is fire, bro. I was like waiting for you to drop
Only
it.
up from here, only up from here. Yeah, I gotta get on promo and shit. I feel bad. I was so busy today, literally. I was supposed to make a post. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Well, I'll definitely be posting that shit on my page. But yeah, I gotta get on fucking playlisting, do all that. Been busy today, bro. Yeah. Should have done it. Oh, this fool was doing comedy last night. See that?
Working.
Oh God, and that motherfucker was out. But yeah, man, if you're watching this, like and subscribe. As you could tell, setup's a little different. There was some shit going on in the outside, which is actually now gone. We could have just shot it outside, but I kind of like the different vibe, you know. And it's warmer in here too, bro. I can't lie. Ollie boy's getting cozy.
Drizzling.
Yeah, that's true. And there's a drizzle. But yeah, man, everything I'm forgetting. It's episode 52, 5-2.
Hey, let's go.
That is 1 year straight of podcasting.
Yeah, that's so hard.
Wow.
Look at us.
And just like that, viral on TikTok.
Look
the TikTokers hate us, huh?
Yeah, they do. Let's go. Let's clap it up for them.
Bro, I fucking love TikTok now. Now I really am, because now that I have, so before this, everyone watching, I didn't have the TikTok login. So I was just seeing the comments like, oh, people are commenting. Now I got the logins. Now I'm getting the notifications every time someone comments. So I'm in that motherfucker. I am in the building, bro. That shit is a blast. It's also just fun to see like how many of these conversations people are literally going back and forth, arguing about some bullshit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? But it'd be cool. That's the only ones I don't chime in on when they talking to each other. But if they just saying bullshit, I'm like, I gotta jump in there. Stir up some engagement.
Since like, you know, we always talk shit about the TikTokers.
Yeah.
Are we considered TikTokers now?
Nah.
In a way?
No, we post videos on TikTok, but I'm not a fucking TikToker.
Oh, okay.
Tori for sure a TikToker.
Yeah, Tori the biggest talking.
No, I got you for real though. If you're not a TikToker, you're a TikTok fan for sure.
Oh yeah, I still.
No, like you be following all the TikTokers.
Oh, I don't. What?
Like, bro, Maggie broke up with Jaden. You didn't hear about that? Oh my God.
No, that's just the For You page, bro. That's just the For You page. There's a lot of shit that pops out. I'm like, oh, I've seen your content before. Now you're in trouble.
Bro,
Let's see. Now
I'm becoming a music nerd.
Yeah.
Now I be seeing all these fucking mixing videos, and I look at it, I'm like, oh, this shit cracked. It got like 10 likes on it. I'm like, oh, it just came to me. Like, I'm a demographic now that's just finding this shit where like the person literally is getting like 20 likes on their shit and it's coming to me. I'm low key like, man, I missed the other shit, man. This shit was way more entertaining. Like, I'm already like, I don't want to be sitting here stressing. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I'm not mixing no more right now.
Oh, if you ever search like mixing master videos, like you just gotta filter it right. You have to do this week and then most likes.
No, I don't want that shit no more. I want no more fun shit. Like, I keep seeing the same shit popping up. I'm like, and it'd be like kind of cool. You know what I hate though is the guys just like, I'm gonna show you guys how I do a feature for an artist. First thing, I'm going to just find the melody. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. It'd be like some kind of pudgy white dude. Like, this is how I get my bars across.
Some regular ass shit.
I'm like, why? And that's the shit that's on my feed now all the time. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see this shit, bro. I'd rather
You should have seen this, like 5 years ago or something, then you would have been like, hey man, this is a value right here, man. This is a value right
I'm
here.
like, I don't give a fuck how you record.
TikTok's kind of cool though, because it's like, all right, they do show you those low likes and like the highlights. So it's like any post could really blow up, which is kind of cool. But I will say, like, the TikTok community is the craziest fucking community I think I've ever seen.
They're hilarious.
It's ridiculous. In like the comment section, it's like
my favorite.
Somebody makes one comment like on a podcast or just in passing or a fucking joke, and somebody takes it to heart and they're dead ass serious trying to argue like a whole philosophical position about why they're wrong. It's like, come on, bro.
I'm like, y'all got too much time, man.
Way too much time.
Hey, I love it though. We need them on that time. With
For us, totally fine. Totally fine.
And you also got to understand, like, okay, you're shooting a 1 hour pod, like, you got to watch it in context versus like, and so we're also going to give you the snippets and like, it's funny as hell. So to us, we're laughing. Like, we really don't care.
Yeah.
And then the people are just going back and forth.
I can't pull the context card because we put out, like, what we put out is what you put out. It's like, oh, you didn't watch, and it's like, yeah, y'all supposed to feel something. Like, if they feeling something,
and that's good. That's good. Like, either way, like, I'm not mad about that part. I heard about that part, but still, I'm just saying, like, how do you just go so hard about something on a 7-second clip? Like, come on, like, what are you doing? It's all kids too. I saw one clip and it was Everybody Hates Chris, and people were in the comments saying, "What movie is this?" I was like, yo, okay, like, it just puts things into perspective. Like, we're really on the app with a bunch of 12 and 7-year-olds, like, so yeah, they're gonna get mad. Plus, they're in a whole new generation where everything's acceptable, like they, them, G's, them, Yan, Kang.
My favorite thing is we had one. It was about like, I think like different shit with like genders and stuff. And I think we talked about. I think you were talking about how guys can't come out and talk about like rape or something. I was saying, well, it's just different. Like, and I gave a scenario, and bro, like, it's just so funny, like, seeing throughout the entire day the same two people going back and forth and really explaining their points and like, nah, man, but I get your point. But look, end of the day, here's the thing. And it's like, bro, y'all started at 10 a.m. and it's 6 p.m. and I'm getting this notification. I'm like, oh man, they still going at it. I just be liking all this shit like, nah, I love it.
I hope they got jobs or some shit, you know? Like,
nah, they need more screen time, bro. Just stay on the app. Stay on the app, bro. The app's booming, bro. Yeah, that shit is a blast, bro. That's what bro, but I don't get, like, see, some people, like, their minds aren't ready. Like, they need everyone to love them. But it's like, no, you need them to pay attention. And that's why people be on them. No one cares about your opinions. And next thing, the same person's commenting on our next 3 videos that come up. Oh, so we on your...
like you care, dog.
We on your Explore page now.
Yeah.
Like, TikTok comments are not like YouTube comments. Like, they're not like any other comment section.
YouTube be all about the actual videos and stuff. But also, it's like a longer form content.
Yeah.
TikTok be more about, like, I feel like it's more about the comments, or like they more want to get off their views so badly. YouTube is like they more want to talk about what they just saw in terms of, like, you know, if it was someone you follow's podcast, they're gonna, or like Joe's podcast, they're gonna say, hey, Joe always does this, or Joe something. Yeah. TikTok, no, they want to let you know their viewpoint ASAP, like just get right to it.
Because with YouTube, it's like they you got to pop up on the algorithm. And it's a different different type of algorithm. For You page is just for everybody to scroll through.
That shit's a
so
blast,
anybody could just see your shit and be like, I don't like these people. Bro, I love these people, you know?
Bro, but the TikTokers that are like, that react to the shit in their comments, oh my God, you're lost in the sauce, bro. Like, you're so lost. Like,
bro, they're doing a study in California about how TikTok affects like children. So I'm curious when that comes out.
But like the creators I'm talking about though, like when you creating content and you looking through your comments, what are you looking for? And then they like, this is what they're saying. Like, okay. Like, even if you got like 100 comments, they're all shitting on you. Like, what the
L plus ratio.
Yeah. Bro, I'm learning some new lingo out that shit, bro. It's just crazy. Like, if you're really making content and like, you could take some pointers or like get it kind of, oh, this is some people's perspectives. But if that shit is like really shaping how you view yourself,
bruh,
get
like,
over
put
it.
the phone down. Like, you need to take a 6-month break from creating content.
Get over it.
And maybe like switch to something else. Like, or maybe do like a, like academics before anyone had seen his face forever. Where if you said, fuck this shit, well, no one ever saw your face. It's just little fucking audio. Bro, you keep rocking this shit over, dude.
No, it's you going back.
Bro,
and
that's
forth,
literally you, bro. You keep rocking around, dude.
Bro, I know. It's like they're at war in the comments, bro.
Bro,
fucking up the lights.
Damn.
Bro, they be going to battle.
Bro, for real.
Shooting missiles.
Hey, man, all I know is they got to keep it going, man. It's more than any of these fucking YouTube commenters ever did, man. Oh,
I know.
Why was this clickbait? So you would watch, stupid. Like, what you mean, bro?
Well, nah, YouTube, okay, they really don't like the clickbait, though. Like, I know that from, like, past watching YouTubers.
But you got there to find out.
Exactly.
So bring your ass over here.
Have you ever had a clickbait video that you're like, fucking bitches, this was clickbait, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, okay, this
yeah, bro,
video.
that's what I'm banking on.
Yeah.
Because there's that one, the dunk they're called like Dunk City, bro. Every single thumbnail they put out or every single title is like, LeBron cries, wants to kick Westbrook off team.
Yeah.
And it'll literally be the dumbest thing. Like LeBron just like goes like that, and it wasn't even toward like Westbrook was the next play. Like it's not even related. Bro, I'm watching that shit every time. Like I don't be thumbs up in it, but I'll be looking like, dang, no one's even mad in the comments. Also, I think the person that makes them shits like they don't speak good English because like this shit is not articulate. The way they write a lot of thumbnails, so it's like maybe that's their pass. But I'm like, yeah, nah, bro. Even Joe Budden just catfished me. He said. So here's what I don't know if you heard about Slaughterhouse.
Did he shave off his beard? No.
Slaughterhouse came out with the two members, Joel Ortiz and Dude, came out with something called like Death of Slaughterhouse. So it was a big thing. It was pretty fucked up how they did Joe and I'm bad with names. Because there's 4 of them, right?
Okay.
And then the title is Here's What Really Happened with here's what happened with Slaughterhouse. The entire 20-minute video is Ice and Ish just being like, nah, come on, Joe. No, you're better than this, man. Like, you don't need to be responding to this type of stuff when you know someone is just trying to get a response and they have their whole campaign. And the whole time he's trying to go off, they wouldn't let him.
They should have just let him go off,
yeah,
man.
sometimes they don't be clicking. Like, they don't be connecting. It's like something's off a little bit.
I get what they were saying, but I mean, it was cool. Like, as their homies, but it's different when you're a viewer and you're just like, fuck it, nah, I want him to go crazy, go on a crazy rant.
Yeah.
They were looking at him as his friends and stuff, but it still was clickbait because he did not talk about what happened with Slaughterhouse. Yeah. But I watched the whole thing, and then I was kind of mad at Ice and Ish, but I was like, you know what? That's only because I'm a selfish viewer. Like, of course, we want Joe to rage on everybody. Like, oh, someone said that? All right, Joe's going on a rant today. It's like when Academics gets on the stream. Fuck, bro, I'll be hyped. Yeah. I'll be very hyped.
Yeah, I feel like the Academics stream I saw was that, what's that shit called? There was that one. Oh, the Meg and Tori. Yo, that guy is so fucking entertaining. It's abysmal how you could just like keep a conversation going alone, bro.
Yeah.
And he's so entertaining
bro, you
alone.
need to watch what happened with him and Pete Rosenberg. Bro, it is really good. You got to watch both streams. And then immediately Rosenberg backed out. Did not want, because he exposed him on one stream. Like, he started going in like crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. You can't really fuck with act like that. You cannot fuck with act like that. He's serious.
I'm debating, like, should we expand into that? I almost want to tell y'all about it. But not fuck. I'll tell y'all about it after. We're getting our actual topics. But y'all got to look into that stream. Watch the academic stream on Peter Rosenberg.
Cool.
I don't even know who Peter Rosenberg is, but
Ebro in the morning. He's the white dude that sits with Ebro.
Oh, okay.
When he said, so Kodak, what do you think about the moon? You think the moon landing really happened? Kodak said, I'm about to leave.
They was asking some other bullshit too.
No, that's why he tried to pass it. But yes, that's probably where you recognize it from, if you didn't know. But dang, you might have just proved Academics' point, man. I guess people don't know him like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Who?
Yeah, who? All right, y'all. So first of all, y'all gotta cop that new single. If you still watching,
I know, for real.
Get that Days, man. Come on, get it up in you, bro. All right, so new shit, news on the world. We got some war news. It wouldn't be 2022 if we weren't talking some war.
Exactly. You know what the clickbait is going to be for this video? Nuclear bomb drops in America.
See, now if that gets you, it's your fault. Like we were the ones. That's some of the stuff. Like when we like for certain ones, it's like we were the ones to break the news. Like we have Academics. You didn't hear about it nowhere else, and you just tapping on the video like,
I know, for real.
Fuck these guys. The really good podcast.
They got it first.
Like dang, they got the first scoop. Like, all right, look, if you click, that's on you, bro. That's for sure on you. All right,
I'll have to clip that.
Oh God. All right, breaking news. U.S. politician calls for Russian President Putin to be assassinated.
Ooh.
Wow. Just wow.
That's crazy. How much money?
Has to step up to the plate. Is there Brutus in Russia? Is there a more successful Colonel Stauffenberg in the Russian military? The only way this ends, my friend, is for somebody in Russia to take this guy out. You would be doing
somebody in Russia to take this man out.
How does this end? Somebody in Russia.
How does this end?
That's crazy. That was his answer to how does this end. He said, how does it end? Somebody in Russia gonna lay this motherfucker out. Get the good old boys down there.
Like the American way.
For real, he from Texas?
Huh?
He from Texas?
Where's he from?
Said
So he's like a senator?
Senator, South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina.
Carolina boys. We would have already snapped his ass.
That's hilarious.
We would have gone hunting in Russia. That's wild.
Bro, nobody's finna assassinate that man.
I know. Dude, for real. That guy might be too much.
This motherfucker's the leader of Russia, bro. He was in the KGB. Like, come on, bro.
It's
You're
okay
not
to use the ER, bro. It's okay to use the ER.
For real. Don't be nervous, dog.
Yeah.
I think you're allowed to say it, man.
Got you. Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. Okay, nobody's gonna assassinate Putin. Like, maybe he's just saying that to like win office next year or something. That's like the confident, patriotic
South Carolinians
American.
gonna be like, exactly.
But yeah, kill Putin. But bro, that's not realistic at all. Like, come on, bro, that's not happening.
Did you know that the Ukrainian is it president? I believe it's president. He had 3 assassinations in the past week, or assassination attempts in the past 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
I mean, past week. I was like, damn, that's fucking wild, son.
He's had a long
they need to be
week.
fired.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker hair turned gray.
Bro, that shit's crazy. They said they gave him the option that he could either stay there or leave. But all right, now if Putin got assassinated, how would you feel?
I wouldn't care. The fuck that got to do with me?
You don't care about Ukraine?
If Putin got assassinated, wouldn't that be good for Ukraine?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah.
Unless his second general in command is like gets more pissed off.
He's like, release the nukes. I'm like, shit.
Like, I don't know. I hear the morale over there is like bad, but I guess the people. No, I don't know, bro.
There's a lot of protesters too in Russia for the war, like against the war.
Finally starting to get the info back. But yeah, no, if he got capped, sheesh.
Well, you gonna cry about it?
No, why would I be mad about it?
Yeah, I'm just asking. How would you feel about it?
I'd be okay with it just because it's like there wouldn't be war.
Cams.
Hopefully there wouldn't be war.
But yeah, no, bro, yeah, if he got capped, man, first of all, that would be crazy ass news. That'd probably feel like 2 pods worth. We'd be talking about this. Yeah. But nah, that shit would be a vibe, bro. He gets smoked. He's crazy, bro. And as someone, I'd hope someone else steps up in power that like, shit is, bro, cause he's hurt Russia like a motherfucker. All the shit he's got cut off from, bro. I don't think no one wants to do this. Like they say, the morale is bad. The troops ain't looking good. I saw
a video of like this guy. He was a Russian soldier and he was getting tea from like a Ukrainian like grandma or something, and they were like feeding him, and he was like calling his mom and shit, but they're speaking some whole other language. It's like, yo, what? I thought you were part of Russia. I feel like that dude, any of the like Russian soldiers that are vibing with Putin, they probably capped that dude.
They're vibing with him.
I don't think many are though. Like you said, the morale's pretty low. Like I feel like they already know like they're there for like a dummy mission. Like they know they're doing some bullshit, just killing some random ass Ukrainians.
And Putin was trying to convince Russia that like Ukraine poses a big threat and like they're doing all that. He was trying to just spread the propaganda. But I guess enough reporters have gotten out there where like Russians are becoming like educated on like what's really going on. Mm-hmm. That shit's wild.
And it's kind of crazy. You know, you guys seen the video of like them shooting at the nuclear plant?
Yep.
And it's Russian soldiers. In my head, I'm like, yo, if anything goes wrong, you guys all die. Like...
Yeah, that's
like
crazy
that's the crazy
shit.
Like, why are you shooting there out of all the places? Yeah, that's so scary. I think that's pretty idiotic.
Yeah, that's some crazy, bro. I don't want to hear nuclear anything as it pertains to this shit, bro. And the fact you targeting a nuclear plant, bro, that you're trying to invade a country, you're gonna target that plant. If that plant blows up, where are you going? Like, if say you took over the country, bro, it's like Chernobyl all over again. Exactly. But you still can't go back there. So this the country y'all trying to invade?
Yeah, and back in the day, the nuke wasn't as strong as they are probably today. Like, as shit gets better, it's like, damn, this is going to be the story of the pod right here. But yeah, like, I feel like if a nuke goes off today, like, imagine how powerful it is versus, like, fucking Hiroshima in 1945. Like, what the fuck?
Nuclear. You're saying that you think the nukes have gotten stronger over time?
Hell yeah, bro. That's probably, of course. Like everything's gotten stronger over time. Like motherfucker, we used to have block cell phones. Like think about a fucking bomb nowadays, and it's like I wonder if they're like how can you test a nuclear bomb?
Hiroshima.
Yeah,
that's our only test.
Yeah, but that's why I don't know if they. I mean, I feel like nuclear. I don't know. I think I'm not qualified enough to like know how that shit works, but I feel like nuclear is nuclear.
Yo,
I don't know if you can advance.
I got a question. If America gets nuked, what state would get nuked first? And which one would you be okay with?
None of them, bro. What?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be okay with any of them getting fucking nuked. But probably like maybe in the Midwest where we have like our own silos of nukes and shit. Or DC.
Okay, I would think DC because that's like
the capital.
I would think DC, New York, and Cali.
Yeah,
I would think those are the 3 states because it's like we bring in so much like money in California and New York as well.
I feel like New York and DC is more important though.
Yeah.
And then like some of those like forts and shit like on the East Coast. I feel like more so anything on the East Coast. California would be like 4th, 5th on the list, honestly.
Okay.
Maybe for like naval bases and shit, but I don't know.
Those one more thing. There was another one about the last thing was I think some Russian billionaire. The Russian billionaire, he put a bag on Putin's head for like $1 million.
Yeah, so the Russian dude said it and the American dude said it, like both assassinated him.
So I'm like, damn, shit. If they gonna put the bag on, it's like, who gonna do it? You think Putin's in Russia right now?
Isn't he?
I don't know. What if he made? He was telling everybody he's gonna do this thing, and then he fucking fleeted because he knew his life was gonna be in danger after doing something like that. Maybe. I don't think he would stay in Russia.
So like the videos when he's talking, you feel like they just stage that shit, or like
I feel like they recorded it.
Location.
Yeah. Oh no. I think they recorded that in Russia, and he left, and then he posted it.
That's
you know
possible.
what I mean? I feel like that'd be the smart play on his part.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
Hitler was traveling all over the world when they was looking for his ass. Like, he wasn't staying in Germany. Like he was moving all over the place.
Yeah, but
$1 million is definitely not enough, bro. To kill Putin.
Yeah, you said $1 million?
$1 million is not enough, bro.
That's light.
That's not
That's pretty light, to be honest.
And he's a billionaire. That nigga cheap as hell. That dude's cheap as hell.
$1 million. I mean, he really don't even want nobody to actually get him.
Yeah, exactly. He's not serious.
Shit. Yeah, I got a mil ticking on his head. Okay,
shit, bro. At least 100, 250.
Did you hear about the racism in Ukraine?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's like, how are we gonna go through a war and all this shit? And y'all still gonna be selective, and then really looking at skin color, like, oh, y'all can't get on the fucking train. Oh,
that was the train. So I've seen some of those videos. Honestly, I haven't looked into it that much, but I guess like black people in Ukraine were having trouble getting on trains, and those are trains to leave the Ukraine.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And they were trying to go to Poland, and like Poland was actually pretty cool letting people in. And they were cool about it, but it's like, oh no, you gotta stay. Like. That's ridiculous. And a lot of black people that are over there are like Africans or from other countries and shit, but they're trying to study and like learn and go to their schools and helping out their taxes, and they ain't got no fucking economy. So it's like, I mean, and just in the fact that you're discriminating like that, like I would do first come first serve, like everybody get the fuck out, or maybe like kids and women, but like no, they were having white males go before like black women and black children.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's ridiculous. And I don't know. I do know that shit's crazy, but I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know. That's saying that shit.
Yeah. No, that shit makes sense now. Yeah, I didn't understand the full picture, honestly. I'm just hearing like, oh, they're not letting black people on the trains. And I was not relating it, which is kind of dumb. I wasn't relating it to the fact of like, these are the trains to get you out of the country to possibly save your life, depending on how this shit goes.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really fucked up. Now it makes a lot more sense why I've been seeing the outrage I have been. Whew, good thing I asked you before I said anything, because I was not understanding the severity.
Was that like a regular news source that you just saw it, or you saw like a video or a clip or a post?
I saw a video, yeah, and then I kind of saw like a few news sources, like a little bit.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like it's also a propaganda battle, this war, because it's like you gotta make Ukraine look bad, and then Ukraine has to make Russia look bad. So is bad as like Ukraine could like seem to America, then that means that they would get more help from America. You know what I mean? Because like also you seen the video of it being surfaced of the tank that ran over the car.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks that's a Russian tank. Another person says that this is a Ukrainian tank, and that was supposed to be taking down like the aircrafts. And it's like, oh, they're thinking that the guy in the car was like it was like a Russian or something. You see, now it's like it's getting so mixed up. Like you don't know what to believe, what's real or not, especially because it's a war in a whole different language, whole different country. Yeah. So it's like you have to pick and choose to see what you're gonna believe. Yeah, you know, or
it just kind of shows how the main media companies are all kind of using this as propaganda. Like we can see this, like we've seen propaganda before, but it's a lot of different narratives and agendas going on.
I'm just saying, Joe Rogan's not gonna be in the media anytime soon. But unless he comments on it.
I just looked up. I honestly did not know that tanks could attack aircraft, and it says actually yes, they can. So dang, that could be true.
Yeah. Because I heard that from the Flagrant 2 podcast, and I was like, oh shit. It's like they also had this old woman. Supposedly, this is another story. Ukrainian woman. She was giving sunflower seeds, and she told the Russian soldiers, I want to put this in your pockets. So at least after you die, something beautiful can grow. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is going on?
But I don't know if I'm saying that to the Russian soldier.
Yeah, it was a lot of little stories that came out like that. Like the dude who said fuck off and they shot him, and there was like another group of people.
Wait, what happened? Dude said fuck off?
Yeah, I guess like they had lined up. I don't know the full story, honestly, but they had lined up on him, and he was a Ukrainian soldier, and they were like, hey, put your guns down or we're about to come through, something like that, letting you know. And so the guy on the megaphone was like, fuck off or something like that, and they killed him. And they had like another, I think that one was real, but they had another story of like a fighter pilot who, and they called him, what was it? He was a fighter pilot. He had took out like 6 Russian airplanes. This is like one of the first stories that broke.
Oh, okay.
But that one ended up being fake. It's like, okay. Like,
you see, also some of the bombings that you'll see, and everybody thinks it's Ukraine. Those buildings are not even in Ukraine.
It's like some other country.
Like there's a lot of, bro. A lot of stories is gonna come out, and it's like, whatever makes Ukraine look good, it's like the more help they'll get. And so it's like, okay, maybe it's a propaganda battle between the both of them, you know? So it's like Russia could be putting out some shit about Ukraine and calling their stories fake, and then Ukraine could be doing the same shit to Russia.
Yeah, but on a real note, though, they got to get that shit figured out. Because Ukraine is, like, they're not in NATO and they're not really attached to a country, but you also can't let somebody with so much power as Russia just do what they want to do and, like, throw their weight around like that. So it really does cause a problem for the rest of the world, you know?
Exactly.
And especially with Russia being more tied to China. And
that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, so they got to get that shit figured out. But $1 million's not going to do it.
That million. Yo, how old is dude? I feel like he's been out there forever.
Who, Putin?
Yeah. Like 40, 50?
No, way older, bro.
He look young as hell. He look good for a white dude.
Nah, bro. I think, what, he's 70? 60?
Yeah, like 60s or 70s. Because I know he was like KGB when he was a kid.
And he got a black belt and shit.
Yeah. He fought a bear once.
You see the picture of him in the horse?
Yeah. Oh, he's 69.
He's shirtless?
69. Yeah, that's just hilarious.
I was like, damn, this motherfucker just stunned on people.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll keep y'all updated if this war heats up anymore.
Even with the racist shit, yeah. Shout out to like praise for them. Innocent people shouldn't die for shit like that.
I know. We still got we're comfortable enough to talk about it because it's like we're not there. So I don't even know what they be going through. That shit kind of sucks.
Yeah, sheesh. Oh wait, question. Nah, never mind. Fuck it. All right, what are we on next? What y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about the TikToker, or y'all want to talk about Mr. Mahomes, Kanye with it? Yeezy? Yeah. All right, bet. All right. You want to jump into that one?
Oh yeah. So Kanye West recently,
the GOAT.
For you to, as you guys know, that Donda 2 is coming out, and the only way to get it is through his stem player. And Kanye's stem player is this, like, it's a revolutionary device for music, and he's like the first one doing it. It allows you to get the stems of the song, and you could like take out the drums, and you could only listen to the vocals, or you could only hear the drums, take off the vocals. You could take off the what's some other terminology?
Hi-hats
and all that shit. Yeah, bass. So he's selling it for $200 a piece, and so far he sold 11,000 copies, which is fucking crazy, bro. And that equates to $2.2 million.
He's a genius,
bro. His album's not even released yet. That's the crazy part.
Are you gonna buy a stem player?
No, I'm not no engineer or musician. Like,
consumer.
Yeah, I'm not the average consumer.
But like, how often would you use it? That's my thing. Like, the usability of it's not that, because it's kind of like a bop it or something, you know, or like a low ass Bose speaker, but. You know, once you already hear the song so many times, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I've heard this song so many, like 50 million times. I love it so much. I want to put it on my stem player and then play the vocals and then play fucking whatever, each individual instrument.
That draw just doesn't do that. Like, why would I want to do none of that? Like, I came to listen to the finished piece. I'm over here. I need a little more EQing on the snare. Let me fucking bring the drums up a little. I want to hear the fucking album. I don't want to rework the album. I ain't Kanye. Like, yeah, man, just leave me all the pieces and I'll decide how I like it.
Well, I see it maybe for like engineers and producers. I feel like that's a pretty cool.
For 200? When I could just pull out the stems myself and play on my fucking 24.
I was 11,000 engineers buying that shit.
Bro, I would buy the $200 stem because I could probably resell it. What if he only makes a few that comes out? Are you kidding me? If he stops selling that shit, you know how much that shit will go on like StockX or some shit?
Dude, when are you gonna buy one?
I'm not gonna buy it.
He was getting mad passionate. I'm like, no, he's not gonna buy one. I'm like, yeah, I can sell that shit for a lot, bro. Yeah, all right, make that investment.
Make that investment. Then it makes like 50 million.
And then we can play it on the pod, bro. Don't be selfish. Get one, play it here. Okay, that's the thing.
Okay,
is it like a nice Is it like a nice speaker or something? Or?
I saw it. It's like really little, and I don't think that the quality of it's not that good.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. But yo, he's a boss for doing that. Like,
the
whole move. Everyone's like, oh, he's stupid for that, bro. He's gonna put it on platforms sooner or later. But after he makes a couple more mil, probably. Yeah. What the heck?
Concerts, festivals, you're selling the stem players.
I just don't care to move the stems around to the song. Like, I came to hear like the finished, completed, mastered album. Yeah. I'm really not trying to change it. I think the drums sound better here, and let me just keep these ad libs in this part. Only the ad libs, no lead. What? No, I want to hear the album, bro. I'm not in the fucking studio with him.
I feel like for people that are trying to learn, like, okay, I feel like that's where it kind of helps them. I don't know.
Learn what though?
I don't know. Motherfuckers is like, oh, this is how you did that. Like,
cause like,
okay,
oh, look, these are the drums. Oh, that's the snare.
Yeah, for 200.
That's the vocal.
And then I gotta download my own music on there, cause okay, the little experience I had making music, dealing with stems, it's like I can listen to each individual stem on these loud ass 24-inch speakers in the studio. I don't need to have a stem player everywhere I go to play fucking the vocals when I want to hear Michael Jackson.
It's only for his album, right? Or was it for all?
I think you could download other songs. I saw like people do Michael Jackson on there and like other type of shit.
And you can literally control any song stems.
I want to say,
but it only has four. But it only has 4 things.
Like 4 paths. But I'm like, okay, I could easily go to YouTube to MP3 download, or I don't know. Actually,
you can't touch the stems.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So anything on there you can
download any of your music. Yeah. But bro,
how could they take the stems?
Yeah. You said what?
I don't know. I was like, but what about the bitches? You could be the man at parties, Tori.
Like DJing with the stems and shit?
Hell no, you could just show up, be like, yeah, I got that Kanye new stem player. Everybody around you like, oh my god, you're so cool, bro.
Panties at me. Yeah. Oh god.
Doesn't that shit seem a little nerdy though? Like if you just popped out, like I got a stem player, like here it is, you got to pull it out your pocket.
I'll put it on a keychain and just walk around with it on the hip.
That shit too big for that, bro. I feel like it's like.
I'll say this: if he made it into a boom box, maybe because that's different.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
different.
Be tough.
But he has to start somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Exactly. But like the little ass stem player, 200. Boom box for 5. Hey. Okay. All right. Now you talking
500?
Yeah. Cause like they have like those JBL boom boxes that are like big as fuck.
Especially if it was that bro. Like it was like some nice,
a good quality speaker too, and then I could do the stems and play my music. Okay, that's different. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Stem player, it is a little more intriguing that I guess anything.
Nobody's ever done it.
Whose music is on there? Like, is it just
Kid Cudi? I saw Jamari play Kid Cudi.
It seems like it would have to be artists that are signing off because you can't just take someone's song from Apple and then have the stem. You wouldn't have them. They'd have to send in the stems.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Well, I just feel like more artists need to, like, after seeing what Kanye's doing with it, I feel like more artists will jump on that bandwagon.
Oh, like getting their music on stem?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh, okay, I can make it more for the consumer. More people would like to know about it. It's like, oh, how did you make this, man? Yeah. Me personally, when I listen to music, only times I can hear all of the music is when I'm high. You know, because when I'm sober, I'm like, yo, this is great. I'm trying to listen to everything, but it's not working. I can't hear the little drum in the background. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that, man?
Shit,
Without faded as fuck, I'm like, ooh, I hear everything, bro. I hear everything.
Yo, Cudi's music being on there is not a draw. Cannot lie. Yeah, I was thinking like,
what about Day and Night?
If I soundtrack to my life, that would be hard. But I'm just thinking now. But I'm surprised that his music is on there. Must have been before him and Kanye had their little falling out.
Actually, this is pretty cool. It's like a toy, but for musicians.
Yeah.
Like they don't really have toys, you know.
I just think
this
it's
shit
really
isn't
cool.
a game.
Bro, he already made $2.2 million off of the fucking sales. Yeah. And so, I think it was futuristic. He was like, bro, that's like 375 million streams just for you to make.
And he's still going to do that off streams
too
when that shit is out.
Yeah.
I just seen his music video with Alicia Keys and Fabio. They had, it's like 6 point something million.
Oh,
the views?
Yeah, bro, sometimes. Million? Yeah, $1 million. Yeah, I'm like, bro, sometimes you think like a certain song didn't ring off that crazy. Then you look at the numbers of a nigga like Kanye. Bro, that shit is wild. Although when you look at Easy, I just checked. It was at like 800 something thousand. But it was on the game's page, but
why? Oh, that's what fucked it
up. But did you see the music? Oh yeah.
I saw that shit was crazy. Yeah, that was a great music video.
That was a fucking
I love stop motion, so seeing the stop motion was amazing.
That video was fucking
nutted.
That shit was awesome. You know what bums me out though is that the culture, like, we just hear the headlines of what was said, and like, did you hear about that crazy music video? Do you hear about that? And like, people, you know, they're gonna have an opinion on stuff. But man, if you really like take in the art of like what he like, bro, this is a fire ass video.
Yeah.
And the way he has the sequence setting, like, it's not a widescreen shot. It's all fucking mid.
That square, yeah.
Yeah, that square
one by
shot,
one.
fucking grainy. This
And it's
stop
cool.
motion shit.
Like, it's kind of like, I didn't really expect from Donda 2. I didn't even listen to all of Donda 2, but I don't know.
Oh, Donda 1. Donda 1.
Oh, Donda 1. I didn't listen to Donda 1. But
You're going to listen to all of Donda 2.
But yeah, no. But him putting out music videos, along with the songs kind of like makes me want to kind of hear the album
way
more.
Better.
Bro,
yeah, it makes the songs way better. And I like the fact that this video with the Pete Davidson had the same theme as the first one, like the black and white. And that was pretty cool. So like him tying it together like that, now I'm thinking like, wait a minute, maybe he's really on some genius shit right now. And like all of them tie together, they all black and white, and they're all just like good ass videos.
Bro, and the stuff he be wearing in the videos
just some crazy shit.
And it makes the song so much better too.
Yeah.
And also what's dope is neither of them are his songs. Isn't that wild? This Game song and this Fabio song.
Wow.
Fabio.
And Game recently just came out and said he did more for him in 2 weeks for his career than Dr. Dre ever did.
That's cap.
What?
That's cap.
Just because of the Dre shit?
Yeah, that's cap.
But, bro, 2 songs, neither of them are his, but they're his. Like, everyone knows them 2 songs is his. Neither song is his.
Yeah. But I mean, and that song is not bigger than like the work that Kanye and Game have put out in the past. Like they have worked together in the past. So I don't think these past 2 weeks for like the song that Kanye hopped on is doing more.
He must have done some shit behind the scenes.
Maybe,
Kanye
maybe.
Probably sucking him off behind the closed doors. Dr. Dre never did it like
Looking
that.
like Isaiah Rashad.
Oh man.
Hey, you know Kanye Jeffree Star, bro. Maybe he switched. Man, whatever.
Yeah,
Bro.
shit.
Whatever.
Oh, did you guys see the highest paid hip hop artist?
Oh yeah. You
Bro,
saw
that
Jersey was
crazy.
laughing.
Who was it? Bobby Shmurda?
You got the list? Oh yeah, read off the list.
Yeah. So we got number 1, obviously Jay-Z at $470 million. We got number 2, Kanye West, $250 million. We got Diddy, number 3, $75 million. Drake at $50 million. We got Wiz at $45 million. Travis Scott, $38 million. DJ Khaled, $35 million. Eminem, $28 million. J. Cole, $27 million. And hold on, you're gonna hate this story. 10th place is tied between Tech 9, Birdman, and Doja Cat.
I think that list is ridiculous. I think Wiz Khalifa. Or I'm not really want to count pockets. All right, but I don't think Wiz should have a higher net worth. It's like only 2021, right?
Yeah.
2021.
Okay. All right.
Top earners.
Still, I don't think that Wiz made more than Travis Scott. This nigga had shoes coming out, festivals, fucking McDonald's burgers. Like he was everywhere. Like I don't know. And Wiz had festival money, but COVID. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, like,
Wiz got his weed brand. I think he's pretty branded up.
Yeah.
But I'd have to look into his shit.
Wiz
but
is huge, like in the mainstream still,
Wiz
like,
is-
but he
doing
just
hella
doesn't drop
business.
music.
yeah. So
Nah, Wiz does drop music, just no one listens.
yeah.
Like, that's one of the things, bro. I just watched him on No Jumper. Like, nah, he drops it. It's just he's not promoting it like crazy. He's not fucking rubbing shoulders in the industry trying to get like motherfuckers to really ride with him. Apparently, he been dropping.
Hella shit.
I guess that's what he said, but like he not even worried about it because he says he got so much like other business cooked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Travis Scott, where is he on the list? And then Drake, you saw he put the laughing
The
cry
laughing
emoji of what's it called? 50 mil. You think Drake made more than 50 mil?
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
But okay, still, show money though. That
Drake's
really
on
fucks up a lot.
top. He's definitely partnered with Top Boy. You guys see that's
Didn't
like the Netflix shit.
Didn't he create Top Boy?
Did he create it?
I thought he did. The executive produced it at least.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because
Yeah.
okay, maybe for Drake, like okay, he's active. We hear him a lot on the music, but let's say it's just like all streams. That's not going to add up to a lot of money. But of course, Drake is still paid, right? Still got all type of shit. 2021, that was before. I think his Nike shit was before 2021,
He
right?
been had Nike.
Yeah. Okay, so that was before then. But I feel like the shows, bro. Maybe the shows is like not because I feel like if Drake was doing shows and festivals still, he should be way up there
I'm
because he was the most
surprised.
successful one. I think like in terms of just music and
I mean,
production,
50
putting out
mil
music.
ain't a small amount though. I mean, with all the business he got his Nike ventures. He owned part of the Raptors. He got like a million different business ventures. He got his alcohol. He
Yeah.
got like a million different his brand, his merch.
I would think
He
it'd be
probably
more.
made
I would have
money
thought
out the
50
ass.
Cent would have been on this list.
Oh wait.
How is 50 Cent not on this list? But it said hip hop artist. I guess he don't really make music like that.
Nah, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, 50 Cent with all of his power, like, bro, this dude is creating a power universe.
Yeah,
it's he has his own little multiverse of power.
How does
going to the storylines? What is he like?
How did Joe Budden not make the list? That's a cap. Oh, they said,
bro, you guys are missing out. Why aren't you guys watching the Kanye doc?
I'm 10 minutes in, bro. I told you.
Bro, 10 minutes in, there's 3 acts.
Hey, how come it says as of 2022, 50 Cent's net worth is estimated to be 30 million, which is a huge drop from recent years when his net worth was declared 150 million. All right, so we don't know. I feel like it's obviously way higher than 30 mil though.
Yeah. But bro,
who else is on here? We got to go through everybody. Well, not everybody, but the ones that are important.
Eminem. How is what kind of brand?
He still be out there, but man.
He wasn't in the Super Bowl 2021.
Yeah, that's 2021.
Oh, that's right. This is all 2021. Golly. Bro, Jay-Z is the man, but he did sell. He sold Tidal during that year. I forgot how much he sold it for.
That was a lot.
That was a big play, bro. Obviously, Jay-Z's always gonna be up there. Kanye, bro, but it's wild because remember Kanye was they were saying he's like the richest man.
Yes, I saw that.
Richest black man or whatever it was. But Jay-Z put in more. Jay-Z's on his heels. Golly,
bro. You guys see Kim Kardashian is officially a Kardashian again?
Yeah, she's single.
Yeah, she's single.
I hope, man, Ye about to have some heat on this
album. Bro, I love this right now.
What do y'all think about overall, like, what Ye is doing now? I know we were shitting on him for, like, how he was posting shit about his kids and talking about he didn't get invited to the birthday party and he's just, like, ranting and stuff. And then the TikTok issues.
I think the fucking documentary is helping him so much. This is his Jordan doc. You know what I mean? You know, fucking Jordan had his Jordan doc and, like, everybody fucking went crazy on him for how he was and shit. Like, but it gives you an understanding of why he's like that.
Yeah.
You know, you understand the greatness. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, he just drops the documentary and you forget about everything he said. It's like, yeah. I'm playing. No.
I think it's pretty distasteful, though, honestly. I mean, like I said, I think this is all a press run. That's what I've been saying. Bro. But, like, yeah, but, like, I wouldn't really want to be, if I was a father in that position, I wouldn't want to be in the media arguing with my baby mama and talking about my kid like that and just doing that's too public for me.
We would have never gotten that easy.
Exactly. And that's why I think it all ties together. So, but I got to see Genius, but I don't.
It's Genius.
Watch it.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's kind of like, okay, in terms of Kim, because Kim's not really saying shit about it, so it's not bullying. But, like, he's just using his voice and using his platform more to just kind of say shit and keep kind of attacking like, her life and talking about Pete Davidson and shit. Like, I don't know.
Skeet.
Skeet.
And so it adds fire to the whole, I guess, aura of the situation, which is great for the entertainment factor.
He's the best at that, fucking magnifying, like, interest. I love that shit. It's so cool to watch this right now.
Bro, he was trending over the Super Bowl on Super Bowl Sunday just because he keeps posting.
It's great for entertainment. The only phenomenal for entertainment, but yeah, no, I don't know.
And he's making good music out of it. So I'm like,
the art is great too.
Amazing,
the art is up to par too. So
y'all feel bad for Kim? Where this is all gone?
Do I feel bad? Honestly, no, because she's rich. But like, if she could find somebody else tomorrow, I don't really feel bad. Yeah, exactly. I really don't feel bad actually.
Yeah, because it's like her life is already set up, and she's probably been thinking about doing this divorce for some time, probably way before it was in the media. And I feel like she's probably already in a decent headspace. Well, actually, I can't.
But all this Kanye shit, that's what I'm asking about. Like, all this shit he been on, moving next door, posting about dudes she's with.
That's stalking.
I don't think she cares like that much. I don't think it's affecting her. At least, like, she doesn't show it in the media. I feel like if it really did affect her, it would show in the media.
I saw D.L. Hughley make a comment about this, and he was like, what he's doing is stalking. And if he didn't have $100 million, or if he wasn't considered a genius or artistic and shit like that, he would have a restraining order, and it would be an issue. And I'm like, yeah, that does make sense. Like, you can't really, like, come on, Kanye. Like, if you take away the Kanye title. Like, if you, like, and the video's crazy and shit, it's like, come on, bro. Like, if you really weren't Kanye, it would be an issue. Like, we would be looking at you kind of crazy. Yeah. And then if anything happened to Kim, like, you're subject number one, like, or suspect number one.
Bro, if a nigga ever take my girl, bro, every video we shooting after that, bro, I'm about to be like, look, Tori, we gonna wear a mask, I'm gonna douse you up in fake blood, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna be fucking, we gonna pretend to just cut somebody's head off. Like, that would be my whole bag for like a couple months straight. Like, just, I love it.
I know, right? Like that shit. Yo, it's so fucking amazing watching this right now because it's not my life, but it's like.
Oh, just quick side note. Did you see Pete Davidson was talking about going to space?
Skeet Davidson
was talking about going to space on Jeff Bezos' ship.
No way.
I didn't read into it because I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I was just like, why is Pete Davidson up to be an astronaut and going to space? But anyway,
why not, bro? That sounds amazing.
You think he's been punching his pillow lately, or what?
How you think he's having the greatest time of his life. I feel like this is the most popularity and fame that he's probably
nah. Really?
I mean, okay, great comedian in the comedy world. He's known SNL.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, true, Ariana Grande. Yeah, but no, Kanye is giving him some.
Dude, he's with Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
With Pete, come on,
bro. Hold on. With Ariana Grande and Mac Miller's death, do you not see how big of a fucking thing that was? Especially when he was sending Snapchats to homeboy like about like killing himself or whatever it was. Like,
hey, that was big.
When did that come out though?
See, he don't even know.
Back in the day, bro. Like,
no, about him sending the messages though.
That was before Mac Miller died. Like,
but you're saying he was bigger off that then like he was getting more attention then than he is now?
No. He's getting way more attention right now, bro. Yeah, no. And when we look back on like 5 years, 7 years, 20 years, we're gonna look back at this moment for Pete Davidson more
and his
so
name got changed.
Yeah, exactly. Like all that shit, the video, like he's cemented into like culture a little bit more. Let's say than like because Kanye made a fucking stop motion video about this guy.
Yeah,
like,
that shit was great.
That shit was crazy.
Those are the best videos I've seen in a minute, bro.
In a minute.
Yeah, back to back, those videos, clean as fuck.
I guess it depends on what he values. Cause like, I don't know, this whole time I pictured him like, dang, like, that's gotta be tough. Like, y'all just got in this relationship. Like, this guy won't stop. And like, everyone's calling him Skeet, bro. Like, every video you talk about, like, everyone's just automatically on. It's Kanye, bro. Like, imagine you dating, like, Beyonce switches up on Jay-Z, and Jay-Z's literally, like, posting memes about you, just killing you. I was thinking, like, he probably be in a.
See, but I won.
Oh. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Kanye's so big in the industry and, like, so well known. Yeah, Kanye's so big in the industry, so well known. I wonder if Skeet is, like, concerned about anything, like, regarding that. Like, I don't know. That's just a lot of power. I wonder if it is messing up any of his other relationships. Also, everyone's in his business now. He's never had people, like, that much in his business. Every executive he talks to, everyone. So that Kanye guy, had a lot to say about you.
Yeah, but if I'm Pete Davidson, I'm happy as fuck right now. I'm fucking Kim Kardashian, right? And he's a comedian, right? So he could take a joke. It's really not that bad, right? And Kanye's pissed off. So that means I won, right? And if I'm Skeet, I'm gonna make a joke about it. Like, oh, you know who else calls me Skeet?
That's
your fucking wife. Yeah, your fucking wife. She calls me Skeet too, buddy.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
See, if he did that, I feel like if he spun it and made hella content out of it, was getting on his story with it, saying exactly that, because that's hilarious, bro. If he said that, he'd be goated. Like,
I don't think Kim wants him to do that at all.
Yeah, I can see that.
That would she doesn't want to ignite him.
Kanye gets to do what he wants. I can't do what I want.
Yeah, no.
That nigga was in Wyoming the last like X amount of years of y'all marriage.
Skeet.
Post a little.
Bro, I'll be raw. If I was Pete Davidson, I'll fucking have some fake dreads on, like the Lil Jon video. Oh, bro.
They call me Lil Skeet.
They call me Lil Skeet.
Bro, I drop a diss song toward Kanye, bro.
It would be all type of shit.
Like, Donda 2? Who is you? Like, some bullshit. Like, just say some dumbass lines.
All type of shit.
What if, all right, bad energy. What if he went so crazy that he dissed Kanye and he started dissing, like, Kanye's mom?
That's different. Now you got.
What if he had a heater bar in there?
I would have been like, that's what you call a comedian. No.
Like, it's just comedy, bro.
No.
It's comedy, bro.
Comedy podcast.
It's all jokes.
Comedy style, man.
Yeah, no, okay. If he said something about his mom, you got to die. But if we just leave it on.
He already killed him in the video.
Yeah, but
and he let roses grow out of his head. So.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so funny because if it was someone like other than like a Skeet Davidson, there would be such like a bigger deal of you like making a whole video burying the guy. Like imagine you had rap beef and you have a whole he did the same video of a rap like of Drake, bro. There's some goon play happening behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah.
Pete, or sorry, I keep saying that
because his name's Pete, motherfucker.
It's not. Skeet. All 2022, that is Skeet Davidson.
What a follower.
That shit's too catchy, bro.
Skeet Davidson, I like that.
That's the first thing I would say.
Bro, Kanye taking dubs right now, and now can't lie. I think a lot of people felt like Donda was better than CLB. And now he following up with a Donda 2 and he creating all this hype. Look at the momentum he got.
Do you think Donda 2 is like new music? All new music?
Some of it has to, some of it
I heard it's 16 tracks.
16, yeah, and he's still playing. bro, it's cool. He's playing like all this unreleased shit, like not obviously it's all unreleased, but unfinished stuff. Like you can hear he's still like filling out the beat. He don't have all the words filled in, but some of the verses, someone was pointing out, they were talking about Pushin P. It was a Migos verse, so they're like, oh, okay, that one had to be new. Like certain verses on there, you know, it had to be new, but I bet a lot of it he already had, or like had a lot of like the groundwork.
I like the Extension one that he revealed. That one was fire. Like the melody on that one.
X is on the album.
Yeah, bro. The melody on that one was fire, bro.
That sound dope.
I wish I could sing.
Man, I would love to hear a bunch of X and Kanye. Usually, sometimes it's corny when people have like. I love Wayne, but when Wayne had the song with X on his album, like then he gonna be in the interviews. Yeah, I'd never really heard of Extension. I'm like,
yeah, that's fucked up.
Damn,
because like maybe that was a play from the studio. Or from the record label, like, hey, we're gonna put X on the song or something like that, because it couldn't be Lil Wayne making that decision and then go on an interview say I don't even know the guy.
Well, he was saying like it got brought to me, I wasn't familiar with his work, and then like I started listening, but like even then it's just some of the stuff just doesn't sound like I don't need to hear them together. But Kanye and X, fire. Drake and X, never gonna happen, but it would have been fire.
Isn't Drake the one that killed him? No, I'm just playing. That was the rumor.
What's the conspiracy theory song? Like, dun, dun, it's fucking alien synth or something. Yeah. He did have that bar though. That was pretty crazy. It was like XXX something. My shooters only hit the neck, something like that.
Oh, above the neck. Or
yeah,
below the neck.
Only hit below the neck, and then nigga got shot. Like, what was
it's propaganda.
Yeah, it is.
Don't believe the hype.
It was Putin behind it.
All right, what we on next with it?
People are fat phobic.
Oh yeah, let's have the fat phobic conversation. Any y'all fat phobic in the room?
That's why I work out, because I'm
fat phobic. Yeah, you scared of being fat?
No, I'm playing. Joking, just joking.
See, look, the TikTokers got you.
Yeah, they gonna kill me, bro. Here, like, 2 seconds of that.
They'll be like, it's always a black man talking about some shit. Like,
that shit was crazy. Like, come on, little girl, you gotta listen to the fucking clip.
God damn. Okay, so there's this TikToker. I don't even want to put her name out there because it's like...
It's not that serious.
Yeah, we really should.
She's fat or what?
Huge. So she was talking about like how your preference is... Like your preference for not liking fat girls or guys is fat phobic.
Yeah, it makes you fat phobic automatically.
And I'm just like, what?
Maybe I'm just fat phobic then.
Yeah.
But she has like a whole campaign about it, like multiple videos and shit, and it's like... Really?
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
If me not preferring a fat girl makes me fat phobic, I think the only thing we could argue about is the definition of fat phobic. But if by their definition, and she's like, if you don't prefer fat girls, you're fat phobic.
But okay, but yeah, exactly. Let's break down the definition, right?
I guess to her, I'd be a fat phobe.
Because like phobic, like phobic means like you're deathly afraid of something. Like I'm not deathly afraid of fat people.
Yeah, but people said the same thing about the homophobic part. Because I said something about like, oh, you. Sorry, we're not homophobic or something like that. And they're like, I'm not afraid of gay people. I'm like, you know what we mean.
Yeah.
Fat phobia is the fear and hatred of fat bodies.
Oh,
okay. Hatred's including, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't say I fit the description, but no, I'm not dating nobody I'm not dating no one that's fat.
Yeah, I just feel like it just says...
I take care of my body. I work out. There's certain values that I find in working out that I like to find in the person I'm with. And it's just about health, too. I mean, we could get into a deeper conversation, but... Your body is designed to be able to emit certain forces. That's why your muscles work together to achieve certain things. We have compound exercises, squats, deadlifts, overhead press, bench press, row. Like, that's not by accident. So if you're not using your body the way it's designed to, like your body isn't built healthily, your muscles are imbalanced, you're sitting on your ass all day, I'm going to feel it in that booty. I'm going to feel that flat old booty and know, like... Nah, this shit is not trained muscle, bro. And you're going to have back problems later on. I want to deal with that.
Yeah. I think it's crazy, though. Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
We supposed to be better than each other, bro. Like, hell no. Like, I'm going to start following. I'm going to start missing my days in the gym now. Now I'm just sitting on my ass getting old.
Yeah.
Nah. I ain't with that shit, bro. So if that make me a fat phobe, call me what you want. But you don't see who I pull up with.
I think it's
no fatty. And unless we talking about the booty.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to get annoyed about people talking about like other people's dating preferences. Like when it comes to dating and what I'm sexually attracted to and physically attracted to, like if somebody was like, "Oh, I don't date black guys," I'm not mad at all. Like I'm not calling you a racist, saying you're fucked up.
Yeah, I know, that shit is different though.
It's different on the way you deliver it.
That's something that you can't change. You being black, you can't change that. You being fat, you could change that very easily.
And you are the fat friend.
But I'm talking about just preference. Like if you don't prefer to do that, I'm not mad at your preference. You're able to have an opinion and date whoever you want to date. I'm not gonna get mad at you for having a preference about who you date. Like that's just kind of crazy to me. Like that's a lot of projection. Like So it's like, okay, if you don't date fat people, you're fat phobic. No, I just don't want to date a fat person. I'm not transphobic because I don't want to date somebody who's trans. Like, I'm not any phobic because I don't want to participate in anything like that. So it's like,
the way I different, because that was a good point, especially the trans one. But I differentiate the race part, because if you just blanket statement like, nah, I don't prefer Asians. Like, why? Like, that's kind of weird. Or like, I don't prefer black girls.
But you don't prefer whites.
Oh no, whites are totally different, buddy.
Hippocrates.
Totally
Hippocrates.
That is
Hippocrates, nigga. Hippocrates with a C. Hippocrates.
That's a philosopher.
Hippocrates.
That's a philosopher.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. I thought he was talking about like me being hypocritical. I'm like, this is Hippocrates.
Hypocrite. Hypocrisy,
yeah.
Hippocrates.
Oh, that's the first time you learned a new word. No, okay, fuck the whites. We're not talking about the whites, bro. Don't throw me off like that with that shit. I was not,
you're gonna razzle.
We talk about. I'm razzled.
He's dazed. By the way, go stream Days right now. So
let's go.
Do yourselves a favor, bro. But nah, like if I'm just blanket statement like, nah, I don't date black girls. It's like, okay, well, what does that say? What about them are you not like? You haven't met them yet. Like, who is black girls? You haven't met every black girl. You might meet one that's stunning if you had an open mind. If you're just off rip, like, nah, I would never date them. Well, why? That's kind of fucked up. Like, I would never work with no Asian people. Why? Yeah. I knew an Asian guy did bad business. That's fucking weird. Like, that's a preconceived notion. But if we're talking about body weight and body composition and you fat, you not taking care of yourself, no, easy call.
I'm totally fine with like fat people who are comfortable being
fat.
Some
fatties.
No, I'm totally fine.
2 a.m. You have bagged some fatties.
Where the fat bitches at?
No, you for sure.
Like,
she was like 300, huh?
I'm okay with like what?
You've had some chunky monkeys.
I got some Spartan fat girls.
Like three necks.
No. So like I'm okay with like fat people being okay with being fat. I have an issue about you complaining about someone else's preference.
Oh,
yeah.
Like that's so fucking
keep it
irritating.
to yourself.
And it's like fucking damn, I forgot. What the fuck did she say? She said something that I was gonna make a fucking point on.
Well, shit.
Okay. This is what. Yeah. So she was talking about like I feel that if she wants to date somebody and it's not her preference, or like maybe sorry. Let me start over again. I feel like there's hella guys that bag fat girls.
Yeah.
I've met so many fat guys. We saw one of them at the comedy the open mic, and then. I feel like she's only thinking about the guys that don't bag her.
Yeah.
And I bet there's tons of fat guys that will bag you, but it's you who doesn't have the preference of getting with them.
Yeah.
So I think that's on you. You know, like if there's something wrong with...
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I feel like if there's like you have something on your mental that's blocking you from getting guys.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like if this is what you're complaining about, this is all you talk about. She even has a post where she's like, "Oh, you think your comments are gonna get to me? Your fat phobic comments? My mother hates me."
She's like, top that.
Top that. That's hilarious, bro. You think anything you say means to me? My mom fucking hates my guts.
See, okay, but like from the out, okay, that's more unattractive than the weight. Like, it's like the way you're going about it. Like you're constantly posting videos. People hate me or people whatever. If you're fat phobic, like that's not attractive.
Yeah, her personality matches her weight.
If you were just fat, if you were just fat and you're like I'm like just doing your shit. If you were just doing your shit, it's like I'm pretty sure you would be straight. You know what I mean?
Bro, the thing is, bro, like I don't think it's just like focus.
She got split personality.
No, that shit matches perfectly, bro. Her personality just like how she look. Okay,
crying, eating a Twinkie, like yo, motherfuckers.
So that's the thing. That's what people
trying to catch her breath.
People act like being.
Hey, fat people that catch breaths when they eating is hilarious.
That's the thing. Like people act like being fat or like overweight. Like a lot, some of it is in the genes in the sense of like you can probably eat whatever you want. You're not gonna get crazy fat or whatever, right? But you still gotta understand what having a high body fat percentage is, and that anyone can get their bodies looking right. Barring injury, barring certain things, there's a reason that you never seen no actor that didn't get a role. They're like, oh yeah, it wasn't working out with his trainer. He didn't get fit for the role. No, you'll get fit. You just have to put your body through something with consistency and do the right things. When people be like, oh, no, I tried to get in shape, but that didn't work. That's like, bro, that's literally like you taking a homeless guy and he's like, he hasn't brushed his teeth in years. starts up, and then a week later he's like, yeah, no, I tried that shit. They weren't getting wet. Nigga, brush your teeth. What are you talking about? It ain't no fucking like. What are you?
Still yellow.
Yeah, bro. Like, let's see that shit after 4 months of you brushing and flossing and it's gonna look better. It's not fucking rocket science. There's a way that our bodies are all built, and they achieve certain things. It has to do with your calorie count, your calorie intake, like all this shit is very trackable, and especially nowadays, there's so much info for you to get out to. Even if you can't afford to get a personal trainer, bro, go to YouTube, go to TikTok since you're already there with your little bum ass.
How about this? Move to Uganda.
Bro, see if
you stay fat. See if you stay fat over
there.
Go to Darfur. Go to Darfur.
Bro,
go to Sudan and see if you stay fat.
And bro, the people be like, I've tried shit. Bro, I've never met nobody that was working out hard, doing the right things, dieting properly for 6 months, 12 months, or fucking 3 months, 12 months that didn't see results. The people that are complaining are the ones that have not done that with consistency.
And felt better about it mentally, emotionally, and physically. Bro, like they're always like, yeah, the weight was so much, I didn't even realize. Like I lost it and now I feel better.
And if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine too.
Get fatter.
Don't fucking complain about it.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like, I love big girls who are totally fine with their bodies.
Wear it and be happy about it.
Exactly. You chose to do this. I choose to be like this. It's like, I'm happy. I'm happy with how I look. I'm hoping that you're happy the way you look. When you're complaining about this type of shit, it seems like you're unhappy the way that you look.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, oh man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Bro, because our society, it's all about like feelings, like how you feel. So we gotta have like body positivity. You gotta have all this shit. But it's like, some stuff you could just look at, like, well, what's the percentage? What's the body composition? Like, what's the, they take the fucking BMI test to see if you're obese and stuff like that. Like, it's not that complicated, bro. But at the end of the day, like, your body is usually going to look like whatever it gets put through. And that's why you look at every, Olympics is a good example. I always tell, like, oh, I got a personal training background. I didn't know. I always tell clients, look at Olympic athletes that do, like, each sport, you'll keep seeing they all have the same body type. Even skateboarding, they're all these lengthy dudes, and you can see they have some muscle. Like they have, it's not the type because they're not gonna mass up. It doesn't make sense for their sport. But you can see like their backs are arched a certain way. They also tend to slouch a certain way because they're used to doing. Your like body's gonna look like what you're putting it through. So it's not rocket science. If you make the time, and bro, I know so many people, man, they had great results and they feel so much better about it. Usually like that 3 month mark is where people get hooked. They get the bug. That's why I be telling them, like, you get the bug. 3 months, you start to see the progress. Now you're hooked.
Yeah, I can't miss the gym now.
You take a couple of days off. You feel like you losing some shit.
You feel horrible if you miss out on the gym. That's like the worst shit. Like, especially like a couple of days, you'll see it in your body, or even though it's not like fully there.
You see it. Technically, it doesn't. Within 2 weeks, you don't lose any muscle mass without work. Once you start getting to 3, they've shown that you lose some muscle mass. Fuck that. You miss a week, you're like, I feel like I'm starting all over, man.
I'm weak as fuck, scrawny ass arms,
sore,
little boy.
Sore,
bro. That's a different life. It's a different game when you're taking care of yourself. And a lot of people work out for dumb stuff too. They work out for different reasons. But if we're just talking about health and the wellness of your body on some primal shit, if we're talking about health, that should probably be a very high priority. This is like the only body you got for the rest of your life. Yeah. You don't value yours?
And the crazy thing about her, she looks young. And it's like, okay, you're young. Maybe like, I don't know, 15 to 17. She looks kind of young in that range, right? For half of your life, you've had PE classes where you were forced to exercise.
What happened there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
PE wasn't doing shit for nobody, though, bro.
That shit was but it's just like, for half your life, you're supposed to be active. So it's like, you're not leading a healthy lifestyle if at 15 you're considered obese or like you're just way overweight at that point. So it's not a healthy thing. You can be healthy and be bigger, but that doesn't mean that you are optimal for your body shape, like you were saying. Like you could obviously do better. Like there's healthy people who are overweight, but don't start complaining about it and crying and trying to get like, what are you doing,
bro? One thing, this last thing I say, I think I might make a good little TikTok too. I can't lie, but I'll be telling people that's what we're here for. But no, I'll be telling people, like, okay, animals, their muscles are super functional. Like you see a jaguar out in the wild, like they're using their muscles super functionally. Like they're jumping, leaping, their range of motion is completely used every day in just their activities. And they're not fucking like, oh, I pulled my hammy, I pulled it. No, they're fucking functioning at a high level.
They're machines.
They're also not as intricate as us. We have very intricate bodies, so there's a reason why we tend to get more imbalanced. But they're using all these muscles, whether they like it or not. It's just a part of life. Us, we have these muscles that make us, like, if we're talking primal, like food, or like not food, but the pyramid of, what's it called?
The food pyramid?
Not the food pyramid, but like the order of the food chain.
Okay.
Talk about food chain. We have abilities and characteristics of like what we're able to achieve through force, through strength, how we can lift things, how we can move things, how our shoulders are this mobile. Other animals, like it's not that many other
thumbs
species
and shit.
have thumbs and stuff like that. Mobile shoulders. We have a huge range of motion. Like the way we're all built to do stuff is pretty big. We're capable of so much, but we also are such an advanced population where we could just be at work all day sitting on our asses. Bro, you're just fucking seated. Your fucking glutes are becoming underactive. So much stuff is becoming underactive, and so many muscles are becoming overactive because they're the only ones you use, like your chest muscles, just moving shit, reaching shit, and now your back is slouched. You're on your phone all day at the day. Like,
we felt it in the pandemic.
Bro, yeah, we become imbalanced really, really quickly because although we don't have to fucking hunt and gather and do all this shit, bro, our bodies are still designed to do that shit. So your muscles become underactive when you're not working out. Even if you're doing body weight shit. That's why yoga is so great. Because you're literally making everything so active. You have so many isometric holds. You're stretching the muscles, contracting them, which is the same thing we get out of lifting as far as the stretching and contracting. But that's a lot more isometric. It's a lot more holds. Regardless, your muscles are going to be active. I mean, that's the biggest thing over everything.
And another thing is portions. Like, America's portions are all fucked up. We be eating like one big ass plate of food and still be hungry.
Hey, but we with it.
Yeah.
But we're with it, all right?
Or like we'll have like a whole can of Pringles in one sitting, a fucking whole box of Oreos. Like, there's ways to control that. Because like I said, if you go to Uganda and the portion, you eating fucking 1 grain of rice a day, you're going to lose some weight, buddy. Give it some time.
Well, we're gorgers too. It's like, as hunter and gatherers, you find a fucking tree full of apples, you gonna fucking eat. You gonna sit there and eat.
Here's one thing though that they say. They say that, and we'll get off this. I know we got on this for a second, but they say that back in the day, this is what a lot of the intermittent fasting people will say. And the kind of the logic, and I like it. If I was trying to lose weight, I probably would fuck around with some intermittent fasting stuff. Also, it would work well for my schedule. Yeah. But they were talking about they feel like the way we eat now is so much more than our ancestors did. Like, because for them, food was much more scarce, and you got to actually go out and hunt that shit. So they're not stuffing their faces. They feel like us now, we've gotten programmed to this 3 meals a day plus our snacks. You have to have a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, plus snacking. Their mentality is like, if you look at back in those times, people were not eating at that level of frequency. And so they feel like our stomachs are always nonstop digesting food. So that's why a lot of them talk about they don't get that afternoon hangover where they're like, or the post-lunch coma, or whatever they say. Yeah. Black people call it the itis. They call it, like, I forgot what they call it, like the post-lunch hangover or something like that. But they're saying a lot of people that do intermittent fasting, they say they don't get that. They're mad energized. It sounds like a good ass thing, and I understand the logic of your food is constantly digesting throughout the day, whatever you ate, and then you have another meal. You
got to give your body a break. You got to give your body a break. Like when I was fasting, like I was doing intermittent fasting for a few months actually. And where I would like start eating at 12.
You just be starving yourself.
I know, bro. You try to live in Uganda.
Nah, but it was cool. I'm not fasting right now or nothing like that. But even doing like a 2-day fast, 3-day fast, like I had more energy like on the 3-day fast than I do when I'm just like eating and shit like that. Which sounds crazy. Or like I'll be up like it's 2:00 in the morning. My eyes are just fucking wide open. Like I just have no food.
What have you eaten today? Nigga, you always fasting.
No.
Water.
Water.
I had some water. I cooked some salmon yesterday, so I had some salmon and like a little.
How many ounces of salmon you have?
It wasn't that big.
Okay.
It was like a little square. I'm still kind of like I ain't really hungry right now. So I'm gonna eat later though.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting to eat sometimes. I'd be like, did I eat today? And it'd be like 8:00 at night. I'm like, wait a minute, I should eat before I do some shit.
Yeah, I be forgetting to eat, but I need to always be on it. What's up?
We should restart.
All right, so let's talk about the most notorious Mahomes brother. It's not
it's not the one that lost.
Not the one that not the Chiefs quarterback.
Fucking.
But Jackson Mahomes. So I guess TikTok is dragging him. The internet's dragging him.
We're about to
drag him.
Sakib wanted
to join right in on the drag. Yeah. Go ahead, Sakib. Kick it up.
All right, so Jackson Mahomes is obviously Patrick Mahomes' brother, and this guy is very known for making these super cringe TikTok dances, being very disrespectful.
They're calling him an attention whore on the streets.
Exactly. He did some dance on the top of somebody's memorial.
Wild.
That was wild. Like,
you get whacked out for that.
They had a memorial thing in the end zone at one point, and then he was doing a TikTok dance like on the end zone where they clearly had just shown that it was a memorial thing. And then after that, he started wearing a shirt saying "Leave Jackson Mahomes alone." He also threw a drink at a fan at one point.
Fucking jackass, right?
No, he's like the punching bag of the internet, but it's like the guy that brings it on himself, but doesn't get that, like, dog, no one likes you because of what you on. From what I understand.
How old is he?
I don't know, like
what age you become 17. A bum at? Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, he ain't no 20, no 17. Look, I'm gonna check right now.
Oh, if he was 7, yeah, he might be older. But
yeah,
dude,
I might tread lightly. But psych, I think he like.
So yeah.
Oh, he's 21.
He's 21. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bro, you an adult, man.
Chill out, bro. Your brother's in the NFL. You won. Go sit down somewhere.
Exactly.
Like,
so
and then he acts like the reason he poured the drink on the fan was because his brother lost. Like, that's not a good look for your brother.
He's
like,
lost
what
a lot
doing?
of games.
But
like,
he
chill
don't
out.
even he don't give a damn about no football.
Exactly.
He just there for the attention. Same with Patty Mahomes' wife though. Everyone knows that. But
yeah.
go on. Sorry. What's the
All right.
news
So Patrick Mahomes was going to his bachelor party. Bachelorette. He was going to his bachelor party, and supposedly he didn't invite his brother. So his brother was all depressed and sad. He's tripping, like, bro. What did he write? He said some shit.
Patty hates Jackson.
So on his story, he posted broken / sad / disrespected. And then the picture is just like, he looked fucked up as hell. Eyes super low, real mad.
My boy was crying.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Fucking douche. So that happens, and like, you know, a bachelor party, you would want all your boys to be there. Shit, when I have a bachelor party, if I ever get married, I'm gonna have y'all there, and I'm gonna have my brother there. Hell yeah.
What if your brother was Jackson?
If he's acting like Jackson, fuck no.
If I'm in the public light, like, I should not hear about you. Like, I'm not even in the public light as Patrick, right? As an NFL player.
Between the two of them, it's like they're trying to sabotage him always. He can't get a break, bro. Between Jackson and the wife.
But like the brother gets more flack than Patrick though.
Bro, but also Patrick married a white woman.
Well, the wife has been doing a lot better. Like, ever since. She's not as annoying as him. She was in some of the videos with.
The season's over. That's the reason. I just seen him beefing at a basketball game, and then he went out and tweeted, "I love my wife." Sorry.
Mahomes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Like that. She was still irritating him at the game. You saw?
Yeah, you could definitely see by the body language. It definitely did seem like some shit was going down between them. But then, you know, the news media is definitely going to eat that up, just like we're eating it up right now. And then he definitely left that tweet. So, if it, like, they're about to get married, so I don't think she gets that bad of a blame because he's dicking her down. You know? So it's like, it's his fucking
Wait, Jackson be acting, bro? Yeah, it seemed like Patty probably dicking him down too. The way he acts, someone's dicking him down.
For real, right?
The way he behaves, someone is dicking him down.
Bro, there's also a video of Jackson. There's a video of like it looks like he's sniffing something. He goes, and then he comes right back down. So it definitely looks like he's doing some yay or something. That he's
What's
snorting.
your expert opinion on that?
Bro, what is our expert opinion on that? Come on.
Hey.
Honestly, I didn't see the video, but it seemed like it's a confirm. What else is you snorting? Smarties?
Yeah, hey, Smarties. That shit, Somali. You could be doing anything, man. And then since that came out, he does another post on his story looking like a dweeb. I hate media and news. It's destroying my life. Sad face with extra parentheses.
Who the fuck put you in the media and news, bro? You ain't no celebrity like that.
You put yourself there by being Patrick Mahomes' brother doing dumb shit.
Posting nonstop.
Yeah, doing dumb shit. Like, come on now.
Like, if he was at least good at dancing, I'd be like, I guess
if he was like a dancer.
So he had his own buzz right before all the stupid shit, right? So he was dancing, people didn't like it, but then he started doing other dumb shit like outside of the TikTok dances.
His whole thing has been like just cringe.
Just being his brother.
Okay. Yeah,
it's literally him being his brother and getting clout off of that. That's it. Like, he has no talent whatsoever. There's not been a single video that you see that this man has a future in any type of arts.
So yeah, it's like the media's not tearing you down, bro. You're just worthless.
Yeah. It's like, bro, your brother's in the NFL. Ride the wave. Make a business. This TikTok shit just doesn't look good for you because the way you dance in the videos, you doing these weird ass things.
It's wild. Wait, what would the media do if he wasn't posting on TikTok?
Nothing.
No one would hear about it.
No one would care.
So what are you talking about? The media? Yo, the media's at my head. Nigga, you ain't no Kardashian. Relax.
or like
people spreading shit about you.
Capitalize. If you want to be a dancer, go find some good professional dancer. Or if you want to be like whatever you were doing on the side or whatever. Like even if you were a business person, like there's so many different rooms you can now walk into because you are Patrick Mahomes' brother. And like, even if you weren't good at your job because of nepotism, you could do some shit. Like he could put you in a different room. You don't have to be like in the media for some dumb shit. Like
he used the words like nepotism.
Be the
this
fucking
guy's
ball boy
yeah, like come on now. You're being a clown. Like bringing more flack to my name as the person who is in the media, being Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
like,
Patrick actually has media scrutiny.
I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
chill the fuck out. Like,
but most
go
of that
sit down.
scrutiny come from them too.
Oh, okay.
God, like
and his play. Like if he plays bad, understandable.
That's his
that's your
job.
job.
That's different.
Bro, half the time he be playing bad because they in his head, bro. He got some bullshit to worry about every game. Going into the playoffs,
I shouldn't have to worry about
He
that
probably
shit.
lost that game because he saw his brother dancing.
Bro, they literally be doing shit like right before the playoffs type shit too. Like I forgot what she did the last time. It was right before this playoff run, and he went out and played like doo-doo, and I blamed it all on her.
Bro, go sit down.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up. So why do you hate Jackson though? I feel like you really don't like him.
Because he reminds me of like that frat kid that like had everything
Did you say
handed
fat
to him.
kid?
Oh
Are
shit!
you kidding me,
Oh
bro?
shit!
He just looks
This
like a
guy's
fraternity
fat-phobic.
brother, man. That like he's charging you at the door at the party.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, you got all this bread, son. Like, why are you charging so many people at the party? And it's like, yo, I feel like he looks like one of those guys that like waits on girls to be drunk as fuck, and then makes a move.
Like Jack Wright.
Don't say that.
Story backwards. He's a predator.
Good
He's a
God.
predator.
That's the twist we don't
Y'all
get.
had this story backwards. He told that shit all wrong. He was the predator.
Allegedly, hey, nothing happened. There's no case filed. No case.
Yeah, there's no case.
There's no case. So
Nothing really matters.
Hey.
I think Jackson also bothers me because of the lack of talent.
Just like
You don't know, bro. What if he does drawings at the house?
Yeah, he
Then
doesn't
promote
post them.
that. Like, do it.
It's not all for the world to see, man. Some stuff's just for the better at home, you know?
It's all squiggly fucking stick man and shit. Is that what you believe is art?
It can be. If
You-
Kanye did it, I'll be like, yo. Look at the simplistic approach he had on that one. Whoa. He's like, this is a picture of me, Kim, and the family. Fucking stick it, just draw some titties.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know. He's like, there she is. Oh, fucking
Yeah, that
man.
shit was hilarious. But yeah, fuck that guy. I don't really like him at all. Like,
You don't even know the guy,
Yeah,
man.
you don't
I
even
don't
know
give a
him, dude.
Damn.
You ever
I don't
commented
give a
on his
fuck.
TikToks?
People don't even know us.
Yes,
They
do.
don't like us.
They're part of the family, bro. Don't say that.
Yeah, that's
They know
another
us.
thing, bro. Okay, look, I know we come on here every week, you know what I'm saying? We posting clips, having fun, laughing, entertaining and shit. But y'all motherfuckers don't know us. Motherfucker, you don't know me. I got a secret life I don't even know about. So,
Yeah, this guy actually dates black women.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, bro, that was I got
Nope,
that's
not proven. There's no court documents
Yeah,
saying
bro,
that.
bro, I ain't
Haven't
dated in
seen
so
it.
long. I sent that, bro. You read that text message?
When you gonna
That
get
shit
on,
was so
when you gonna get on
bad.
Tinder, bro? Just get on the app.
No, get
See-
on Hinge.
No, I'm gonna get on Black. It's a Black app.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at you. I'm
So
gonna
look,
clip this.
We know what
I'ma
black
clip
is.
this.
The black app. LaQuisha. Remember what he said? That's the app they were talking
You down
about.
with the Night Riders? No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
for the showdown with the Night Rider. I really don't discriminate. Like, I do have preferences, but I don't
No,
discriminate.
but black's probably the move, bro.
See, but my thing is like,
Nah, but
I got too much
I'll-
pride for
I'll
dating that.
say-
So I feel like,
Bro,
but at
but
the same time, it's like that's how people meet each other now. And I'm like, yeah.
Bro,
Get
don't
your texting game up.
Bro, the thing is,
my
I could-
texting game was cool. It was just, I was rusty. I'm rusty. Let me say that.
Bro, I feel it. Bro, but you could, dude, all them apps, though, the thing is, the only people that would ever see you on there are also on the app. So they
Yeah,
can't
but-
say shit. What are they going to say? Yo, guess who I just saw on Tinder? How'd you see it? That's like you be like, that's like, guess who I just saw in line for unemployment? Like, oh, you were
You
there
and
too.
boy too. So okay, my thing is though, it's like, all right, I'd rather go out somewhere and meet somebody in a genuine conversation and like more so like that, and then we kind of keep talking after the fact than a dating app.
But that's
'Cause like
so
I
much
said-
money.
What
Think
you
about
mean?
it. You're going out to places consistently, and
Who's that gotta
whether
spend
it's a
money?
bar or a club, you are not gonna go to a fucking club and then not buy a drink at least one drink.
Well, if I get the number, I got the number.
No, not buying a drink for her, but like in general, you still have to go meet people at places. Most places, you need to spend money.
If I went somewhere like a boba shop and I saw a cute girl and I started talking to her, how much money did I spend?
Why'd you go to the boba shop to buy
I'm-
boba?
But I'm in the path, but like no, I'm in my own path of movement. Like it's not like, oh, I'm trying to, because I'm not gonna date to marry nobody. Like I'm or go on Tinder or fucking Black to marry nobody. Like we both know what the fuck's finna happen. We finna smoke some weed, play some music.
Yeah,
and,
I was
hey,
about
you-
to say, what's a Tinder date look like to you? Because are you
Yeah.
spending? Because I was thinking
That's
you
what I-
might be spending money on the date too.
and that's
Kinda
where
how
my
you
pride
rock
is. Like I'm not doing that shit for no fucking Tinder date, or I get catfished or some shit like that. I'm
Coffee,
not doing
you
all
can
that
do
shit.
coffee.
Yo, if you
I
get
could do
catfish,
coffee,
that's
but-
a story, bro.
I'll do it for the stories, and I'll do it just to like, you know, get some reps in, get my feet wet a little again, get back out there, right? Other than that, I want to be in my own. Cause I'm not even
It's not
focused on
about
that shit
getting
for
your
real.
feet wet.
It's gonna be my
Getting
dick
your
wet.
dick wet, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro, because the dating shit, like, I'd rather be at home working on something or reading, honestly, than trying to, like, go on Tinder to do some shit.
See, that's why Tinder, you could just maybe hash it out quick. Like, all right, I got some free time this Sunday evening. Yeah. What's going on?
And that's why I'm
or you can work on your swindling.
I could,
bro. Come on.
You should try to see how much shit you could make up. Like, I'm an executive.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but you know, it'd be cool though too.
Do a funny dating
for like, imagine someone like knows the girl and then like somehow gets back and they're like, wait, really? Yeah, he told me he was an executive. Like, it'd be so hard to explain. No, we just be bullshitting. Okay, it's for the podcast. It was a social experiment.
Bro, I don't know. And if it's like we're just spending time and it's awkward and shit, I'll really be like, all right, I'm about to go. Like, cause I could be an asshole.
About to bust her?
No, I'm about to leave. Like, I'm going home. Like, if I open the door and I'm about to be fat phobic. If she's fucking 70 pounds overweight, close it. I'm going. I'm just about to turn back around.
It's all the old pictures from
I'm not saying shit,
from
bro.
Summer of 2016.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck about that shit. Like I'm okay. I'll have more tolerance if I met you or some shit like that, or like at least I know what I'm getting. I'm not getting fucking catfish. You know, I don't want to get catfish. I'm scared to get catfish.
Catfish is a cold game, bro. Cause like even if you didn't mean to do it, like, cause you could also catfish unintentionally. Like you just chose your best pictures and stuff. Like that could be one where it's not so much of a direct catfish. Like you take pictures really
profile.
Well. Maybe you just take pictures really well and stuff. Then you see them in person, you're like, nah, this was not that.
Yeah,
not her.
There's like a certain limit, like.
But if it's obvious, then it's like, nah, fuck, you gotta go.
Yeah, like I'm not mad if you got a little extra pounds, but it can't be like a lot of extra.
Nah, but like, what if their face just looks different, or like now you could just see a whole nother situation?
Yeah, because it's like, because seeing somebody from the front, they could be really cute. And then you see the side profile, you're like, oh, fuck, why is this hanging out?
shit like that.
That's happened, bro. That's just
crazy. At that point, she not telling
I'll be more mad that I wasted my time. Like, that's really what, like, that would irk my soul more so than anything.
It's not, bro, it's a numbers game, bro.
But yeah, here's why I feel like going on Tinder or an app like that would waste you less time than actually pursuing someone.
Exactly.
Because, bro, if you meet someone, I mean, obviously meet someone, that'd be great. But if you're, like, going out to, like, you know, talk to people, I don't know. There's so much like communication, so much fucking talking back and forth. Depending on how it goes. But like at least Tinder, you fucking texting on the app when you there. Like, or actually, I don't know how that shit goes.
What's gonna be in your bio? Where the bitch is at?
No, not at all. And that's another thing. Like coming up with
anything fucking serious.
Can I get a hug?
Nah. Just trying to live life right now, man. See what life has in store for me.
Yeah, I ain't thought about all that shit yet. I'll let you know if I end up.
Do Hinge, bro. Hinge is funny as hell because you can do a voice memo.
Yeah.
And some guys sing, some guys like say something. They're like, "This is my impression of David Spade." They're like, I'm like, what the fuck? And it's not even him. So it's like, I feel like Hinge is pretty cool in that sense that I didn't even know you could do some shit like that.
Yeah, you like dating apps?
Yeah, you sound you about to get on.
Nah, bro. I seen one. I've been on one Tinder date. Got catfished.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
How did that go? You stuck around with her? Like you was chilling?
Bro, honestly, I just wanted to watch the movie La La Land. I can't lie.
Oh, you paid for the tickets?
Yeah, I did, bro. And my dumbass took it to the ArcLight. ArcLight is fun. That's a bag right there, bro. Yeah. But we ate Chipotle beforehand, and then we were having the conversation, but I just didn't see the flags like of her when she would Snapchat me. She's only getting like her face.
But so what was the issue though when you pulled up? Like what was the catfish at?
She was bigger,
a little bit bigger, man. And it's like she was a really sweet person, and I was a jackass at the time. Like, I can't lie. Like, I was so fake. Like, I was really nice. As soon as I saw her, I got turned off instantly. And then I was just like, bro. All right, but fuck it. I'm going to make the best of it because I'm here to eat some food and I want to watch something. So I go and watch that shit. I should have been more mature and texted her instead of just ghosting her. Bro, I should have been. You can still be more mature. Because, like, now, like, I'm fucking 25. So now it's like, I'll just tell a girl, like, yo, honestly, I don't really feel the connection, whatever it is. I'm not going to be rude about it. Yeah, you was fat, bitch. Like, that's just wrong, you know?
Okay, but look, is that better? Is that better than you? Let's say you went out by yourself to a bar, right? Next thing you know, you look across and make eye contact with somebody, right? She makes eye contact with you, probably 3 seconds for most women because that's them flirting. So then finally you make your move over there after you make some eye contact, open up with a smooth line, y'all get into some conversation, you're vibing, she's vibing, she starts kind of like touching you, feeling a little bit. That's a better.
But you did that for one girl versus you could match with like 3 or 4 girls and start conversation.
Right.
And then the next day you can match with a few more girls.
But if I don't care about that, then it's like, what are we saying? Because I'm like, I'd rather have that real interaction with somebody versus.
Oh, you're trying to find love.
Yeah, no.
That's what it sounds like, because that sounds like so much more time. You're putting in all this effort for one girl that might not text you in the morning.
And if she doesn't, she doesn't.
You know? But exactly the same thing. I
still
Tinder
had a good time. No, it wasn't like I went out with like ulterior motives. Like we both went out and we had a good time. We had drinks, whatever. You didn't text me back or vice versa, whatever. Cool. We go about our separate ways. Still had a good interaction, like good vibes. If it's like a dating app, it's kind of like a barrier in between us before we even get to like have a conversation. You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't like the dating apps for that reason. It's like texting is. I got way more game in person, bro. It's so much easier to talk to someone in person. But the dating apps now. Oh, yeah, like girls don't go out nowadays to go find love. They use dating apps or Instagram. You know, it's more because it's like, yo, now girls' night out is actually girls' night out.
True.
You know, they just want to hang out with the girls versus like, okay, if somebody does come up to me, if I'm feeling the vibe, all right, whatever, that might work. But for the most part, I have so many guys in my DMs. I have so many guys on these dating apps. Why would I give any of these motherfuckers a chance in the club who are here because they're thirsty as fuck? You know? True. Yeah. Makes total sense.
Nah, look, I hear you too, Tori, but fuck all that shit, bro. Do it for the pod.
I'll do it for the pod.
Yeah, on God. Get on.
No, I want you to do it for yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it for myself, too.
Do it for your dick, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get that motherfucker wet.
Yes, sir.
Y'all sus. This is why y'all be listening to.
Stop, man.
Oh, God.
Bro, I've been listening to him like the most I have in my life.
Now?
Yeah, bro. Sylvia?
Sylvia's still fire.
Was it Sylvia or was it Sylvester?
Both. Yeah, probably with him both. It was Sylvia and Sylvester.
Come on, bro.
What's another girl name song you got?
He said pussy's his greatest vice. I think that's a lie.
I mean,
second greatest vice.
Bro, he said so many bars that were so good, like fire about women and like
I know
women
these
issues
bitches
and women.
Gonna be bitches, but I love them hoes.
I know these niggas gonna be niggas, but I love them
niggas. I can't sing that version.
Yeah, come on, bro.
You could. Joe's still around. He's still doing his thing. Hey, so you think the Rogan hate just like everyone just like, yeah,
it's gonna fade off.
You tried it.
No, unless he talks about Ukraine and Russia, he's gonna be like, I think Russia's in the right. No, imagine.
Bro, but
that would be great. I don't think he would do that.
I do like, bro. He literally did put out that one bullshit ass little Instagram apology, then just kept rolling. Yeah, he kept rolling.
I mean, what is he supposed to do?
I think he had a black person on the pod recently.
No, yeah, I just seen the clip Ye posted of them talking about. He was just saying, "Oh yeah, this is dope." And I forgot who we had on the. It wasn't Donnell on the podcast, but it was definitely it was two of his black homies. Obviously, I would know who they were if I saw them. I just forgot who it was, to be honest.
You see, you don't care about your people.
No, who was it though? It was someone. Either way, I love that clip that Ye posted because then I could just post it on my story because I know a lot of people who was like still mad at Joe, like nah, bro, he a racist, he blah blah blah, and just to leave it there because like that's a video of him in conversation. But it has nothing to do with the racist stuff. But I know all they're going to want to think about is that. And it's like, we're not talking about that. Sorry. It's just Kanye's post. Thanking Joe. Just being like, oh, yeah. Thanks for the love.
Oh, Freddie Gibbs. He had Freddie Gibbs on
Freddie Gibbs was on there?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the episode I saw. Oh, wait, was it?
Yeah, it's Freddie Gibbs and somebody else.
Like Joe's certified.
I didn't even see that video.
Freddie Gibbs went on to his podcast.
Nah, but see, when you say that, then them people are like, oh, so y'all just think just because he has a black person on, now he's not racist? No. Or it's like because then they take it as the same thing as you being like, well, he has black friends, and it's true. That's why it doesn't do nothing. I would not make that argument based on who we had on the pod. I just like that there was a current clip that Ye's posting that has nothing to do with any of the other controversial shit. Just leave it there, and they see it, watch it, and be like, it's this fucking guy acting like he likes it. Bro, it wasn't even about that. It's just cool that he was shouting out Yeezy, and Ye felt like, man, appreciate you enough to post it. And just like a lot of people could easily hate, what is this STEM thing? He's like, dang, dude, that's so smart. It's like the Walkman or like whatever when people were making that shit come to life. So it was just funny that it was a clip of him with two black dudes. And it has nothing to do with any of that shit. Not no clear up shit. No, he just kept doing his thing. Yep. And yeah, you're gonna probably see podcasts with him and black people. Like it kind of has always been his circle. Not like everyone, but he's had a variety of people on the show for X amount of reasons. I just liked posting that clip though, because it's just like so many different things happening at once, and all you angry motherfuckers can't say it wasn't about that. Yeah. I just thought he was cool supporting Kanye.
Yeah, shout out Joe still, man. I mean, Joe just needs a conversation.
Shout out racist Joe.
Not even like needs a conversation, but it's like what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know. I mean, because we've seen so many examples.
A disservice to yourself for not going on to his podcast. because after you go on to Joe Rogan's, you have this explosion of media. Like you pop off.
I mean, some people might not care about that.
If I thought he was racist, I'm not going on that shit.
But I don't think exactly. Exactly.
What about to challenge his racist views?
He doesn't have racist views though. Like when it comes down to it, Joe Rogan's not racist.
Well, if it was there to debate, if he was and it was on some debate shit, then I'll for sure be done.
If he was like, I don't know why people are mad, and then it's like, okay, I'm probably gonna stop watching Joe.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking like he got to come correct in a way that's gonna make me like be like, all right, cool. Like I'm not even thinking about nothing while I'm watching it. But honestly, what he did, which is nothing, was the perfect answer. I'm just seeing more clips and shit. I'm just like, oh, it was Joe on. Oh, he said that? Oh yeah, cool. All right, here's one thing that pissed me off about Joe Rogan. And we're just TikToking now, boys. We're just TikToking. Yeah. This pissed me off. I get it. You want to go and have this shit dropped to you saying the N-word like 25, 26 times. I saw another clip where he was saying some shit about someone who was half black and half white. Imagine the body and build of a black man and the mind of the white man.
Crazy. That shit was crazy.
Okay, look. Say what you want. Do your fucking thing, man. You want to have all them fucking white boy ass Boston comments. Someone got to educate you. But when I watch UFC 271... and now you're not commentating because of all this bullshit?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't fucking do me a disservice. And they asked Dana White. He said, oh, so what happened with that? They said, he wasn't asked to work tonight. He said, no, for sure not you. I don't know nothing about that. All I know is he wasn't working tonight. But when he's ready to work, he's going to be working.
Oh, okay.
Joe, take your fucking ass to the UFC at UFC 272 on Saturday. I better hear your fucking voice commenting, bro. Don't short me as a fan. I hear John Anik and fucking Dominic. No, I want to hear Joe Rogan. Commentating, bro.
So good at commentating.
It's not my fault that you had a big ass montage of fucking N-words left and right. No. Don't short me when I'm watching the fucking fight. I want to hear. He's one of the best commentators in the game.
And he knows the game so well. He knows the fighters, and he knows the moves. He be calling him, oh, he's going for a Kimura, like 2 minutes before he goes for the Kimura.
About the position, what he should. Yeah. Come on, Joe. Don't be a pussy right now, bro. Don't do me.
I know
like
we
that.
try to see Jorge Masvidal and Kobe Covington go at it like crazy. I want to hear Joe's voice.
I'm not paying for this pay-per-view to not fucking hear your voice, mister.
Are you paying for the pay-per-view?
I'm streaming it.
Let's go!
Well, actually, no, I'll be busy. I got a little like surprise birthday thing to go to, but I'm probably gonna try to stream it at some point, at least for the main event. It's only 25 minutes. I mean, plus the minutes in between. But also, I was thinking there's a bar around the corner. Not for this one, I can't do it, but I always be trying to pay-per-view these shits, and it's such a waste of money. I'm really spending $60 to watch the shit by myself.
You might as well go spend it at a bar.
Shit. Bro, yeah, there's a bar not far from here. I forgot which one.
On Ventura, right?
It's on Riverside, but maybe either way. We might as well go to bars. Yeah, and man, that's 60. If we really spent 60 on straight drinks,
you'd be fucked
that's still more worth it. We're not going to do that. I mean, that's a lot of money to spend on drinks. But the point is, we'd be spending way less, and that's going to pay for drinks. Because imagine we pay-per-viewed it, we could split it. Now we got to buy drinks and shit too.
Yeah, man, it'll be way better at a bar.
I love UFC fights, bro. I'll be fucking.
Those are great, and it's so crazy to see like one-on-one, mano-y-mano, like.
Especially after all the buildup. When you're following all the buildup, the storyline. People don't get, like, bro, fighting is so different. Like, there's, NBA, they try to make up storylines and they want to make these big things to draw.
Yeah.
Very similar in UFC, but way more, bro. We want a storyline. We want to know some type of conflict that these two guys have. They're going to talk their shit, sell the fight, and then they're going to go at it. Like, that's the final day. And now you see them. The talk is over. Now they're really fucking in their underwear about to fight in front of millions. Like, in front
I
of the
hate
world,
when the motherfucker can't speak English, because that does not help build the fight at all.
Yeah. So you don't like
language phobic?
Yeah. But for the because like sometimes, like Israel Adesanya, he could be fighting someone like when he was fighting Paulo Costa. That was a good one because Paulo Costa was so fucking big. He looked like a juice head. That fight was great to be sold, but sometimes like. I bet when Anderson Silva first started, it wasn't like when he didn't have the hype behind him.
Probably hard to sell.
Him trying to sell a fight, he's such a nice guy. Like, it's not gonna sell until
him
like
talking shit.
Yeah, you just gotta fuck people up, and then they're like, "Oh, he's the man, bro."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some truth to that. Cause one gym, I think not Khabib's gym, it might be American Top Team, but one of them basically they have a bunch of fighters that don't speak English, and they basically, like, one of the first things they do, like, once they get all these boys in the country and shit doing their thing, they get them, they have to take, I forgot how many classes, basically, but they immediately get with a tutor.
Oh, like ESL?
English. What's that?
English. Well, yeah, it's like English is like a first language. Or second language. Sorry.
Either way, they get them with a tutor that teaches them English and stuff, just so they're articulate and they can like sell their fights and they can be in front of the camera. Because it's like you said,
that's smart.
It's tough to do. So like they all their coaches like or the head of that gym make sure everyone has not a translator, but like an English tutor, so they can go up and do interviews and shit. Yeah, bro, that shit makes a huge difference. We can hear what you're saying. Like the translator is totally different. Although I've seen whole ass back and forth with them beefing, and it's through the translator. Mad awkward.
It's not the same.
Translator, bro. I'd be having the translator say some crazy shit.
Like, you want me to say that for real? Yeah, say it. And he'd be like, all right.
And he had to say
your mom's a bitch.
Like, I'm gonna eat your kids.
Yeah. It's like, oh wait, what?
Sheesh.
We on my Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! All right, just look at the time, boys. I have to go pick up a rental. You doing comedy tonight?
Yes, sir.
What time you going
Let's
on?
Go. I'm gonna go to the 5 o'clock ha-has, and I'm gonna do a 9 o'clock one, close by. So
maybe 9. I gotta see if I'm cutting this for Alvy's hair. Also, I gotta see if you'll be able to scoop me up from the. I'm about to be on the flyaway bus for a minute, so.
No man.
But I would be in time to make the 9 o'clock, so I gotta see what's up with him. Maybe he could scoop me. I cut him up real quick, and then we slide to that.
No more people at the open mics, okay?
Oh yeah, this is for sure the limit. Yeah. My mom was talking about she want to come, like not yet.
yeah. She told me, she was like, "Hey, when do I get to come?" I was like, "Oh, when I get better."
I told her that, definitely not yet.
Yeah.
Can't just slide.
Yeah, she's gonna hear my jokes. She's like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And the type of shit I'm talking about, like what?
That was my second thought. Is like either way, even when the jokes do hit, it's not for you. Like, that shit ain't those.
Does she like clean comedy? Probably.
I don't know what she like. Man,
I ain't got no clean jokes yet. All of my jokes have fuck, pussy, shit.
I can't tell how loud you actually are, but in the headphones, that shit be loud. I think this nigga just yelling, this bitch. But yeah, she like Sebastian. You know Sebastian?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She like him.
I've never heard of a comedian named Sebastian.
Oh, he's pretty funny.
He's one of the greats.
Okay.
You missing out.
One of the greats?
Yeah, I think you're over exaggerating.
Bro, he has like 6 specials that all did fucking numbers.
But is that one of the greats? Is he like really up there? Like,
bro, you know how many fucking special, like he's very like he's top notch in the comedy.
Maybe
world.
I'm biased because I think
is it a current great or like you're talking like all time great in comedy?
I would say like if you got to put him up there, he'd be like top 10, top 15.
Ever?
Hey, this is perfect because you got to clip that and put it on TikTok and let the masses decide. Because he's more in the comedy space than us.
What's his last name?
I can't say. It's like Italian last name.
He's an all-time great.
Yeah, cool.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm biased because when you say Grace, I'm only thinking about black comedians.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking like the kings
I'm only
of
thinking about
comedy
black comedians. Like, I don't think about white comedians.
Yeah, I get, but he's
or George Carlin. He's like the only one.
He's great because he's like
Bill
worldwide.
Burr's up there.
Bill Burr's great.
You know, he's great because he's worldwide. You know what I mean? Like Russell Peters is great.
Okay. I know his name versus Sebastian.
Yeah.
So Sebastian, top 10 all-time comedian.
I said top 10, 15.
Top 10, 15
of all time.
2015? Is that what you meant?
Top 10, 15.
Yeah, maybe a year, maybe like a 5 years.
Bro,
2
I wish
years,
I knew more about comedy so I could just start fucking arguing hella hard.
It's also subjective too, man. I wish we could have talked about this, but y'all don't know about it. T.I. started doing comedy.
Oh, I did know about
He's
that.
one of the greats.
Wait, fuck, it's too late. Yeah. T.I.T. is one of the greats.
He's one of the greats.
Is Andrew Schultz an all-time great comedian?
Not yet. He will be.
Okay. That sounds like an objective answer. That sounds fair.
Hell yeah, bro.
I gotta ask you, who's another one? Is Trevor Noah all-time great comedian?
Nah, other comedians don't like Trevor Noah as much. Yeah.
Why? Because he got a good jawline?
Nah, because he got a different type of job. Like he went and did the Late Show. There's a lot of things about Trevor Noah that I guess I love Trevor Noah. He's a great fucking comedian.
Trevor Noah. We talking about
that's the black dude.
Oh, me. I'm
was talking about the other one.
What's the other dude?
Trevor Wallace.
Trevor Wallace. It's Trevor Wallace. He's got all the time.
All right, well.
But all right, this motherfucker rap, man. You know what? Hope everyone had a good time. All right, I got a new one for y'all.
Hey.
Yeah, we got some new shit.
It's that new shit.
Oh, pretend it's loud.
Oh, big amount, count it till you can't count. Everything we lost,
call this one the bird.
everything you got it now. I'm slowly losing my mind. Baby, you got me on my. Baby, you got me losing all.
It's done.
You got me in a daze.